Stop immediately, America. If you have ever genuinely been captivated by a heart-wrenching love story, burst into laughter moments after a clever twist in a film, experienced chills from an electrifying political speech, or even recalled a quote that struck a chord with you, then you might already understand the immense impact of William Shakespeare. His immortal words have profoundly influenced the manner in which we share tales for more than 4 centuries, and it's now your turn to delve into the true personality behind the legendary figure. So consider doing yourself a grand favor by increasing your audio volume, dedicating all the way to watching the entire series, and hit the like button if you're genuinely thrilled, subscribe to the channels, and enable notifications so you never miss a single story that has transformed our world. Allow us to dive deeply into the incredible life of William Shakespeare, considered both the greatest writer in the English language and the preeminent dramatist of his time. Often referred to as England's national poet, it's easy to see why he held such a distinctive place in the hearts of people from all walks of life. Born on April 20th, 1564, in the picturesque town of Stratford-upon-Avon, well kept in Warwickshire, England, William Shakespeare was a product of a humble background. His father, John Shakespeare, was a dedicated local businessman who worked exhausting hours every day to provide for his family. On the other hand, William's mother, Mary Arden, was the lovely daughter of a considerable landowner. He was the third son born to his parents, and his special day arrived just 2 days after his birthday on April 26, 1564, when he was officially introduced to the faith. As for William's childhood and the early lessons he gained, there seems to be no concrete information. However, it's widely believed that he attended the prestigious King's New School situated in the very heart of Stratford. From this institution, he started developing his skills in reading and writing, a fact that contributed to his educational foundation, especially when every grammar school following the same curriculum. From there, he absorbed an intensive education focused on Latin, grammar, and classical authors from the ancient world, cultivating a strong foundation in language and storytelling that would later become the seeds for his remarkable career. Indeed, William Shakespeare's life has been marked by extraordinary events, from the birth of his first son on February 4, 1566, right up to his death on August 16, 1616, just a couple of weeks shy of his 67th birthday. Even today, Shakespeare's lasting legacy stands as an enduring testament to the immense influence his creative mind had on the world of literature and the theater. At the age of just 18 in 1582, Shakespeare married Anne Hathaway. She was 8 years older than him. Together they built a family and had 3 children, their daughter Susanna Hall, and the twins, son Hamnet Shakespeare and daughter Judith Quiney. Starting a family so young while his creative spark was growing must have been quite the adventure. Over time, Shakespeare earned the great honor of being recognized as England's national poet and the immortal Bard of Avon. Although we're not exactly sure when he first picked up the pen to write professionally, records clearly show that his plays were already lighting up the stages in London. By 1592, scholars refer to the years between 1585 and 1592 as Shakespeare's lost years, a mysterious chapter where almost no records survive, leaving us to wonder what experiences and travels helped shape the genius we know today. In 1592, right in the middle of the busy and competitive London theater scene, another playwright publicly criticized Shakespeare's writing and called it rubbish. What's fascinating is that the same playwright later went on to document parts of Shakespeare's biography. Despite that early harsh review, Shakespeare kept pushing forward with incredible determination. By 1594, his plays were being performed exclusively by the Lord Chamberlain's company, and Shakespeare himself was right there on stage, working as one of the actors in the troupe. After Queen Elizabeth passed away, the new King, James I, issued a royal patent to the company and renamed them the King's Men. That royal approval gave them even greater prestige and stability. In 1598, William Shakespeare's own name began appearing on the title pages of his published works for the very first time, and by 1599, his plays and poetry had become famous all over the globe. People everywhere were talking about them, performing them, and being moved by them. Shakespeare continued creating at least until 1613. In total, he wrote 38 plays, 150 canzoni, and 2 long narrative poems. Among his greatest masterpieces are Hamlet, Othello, Romeo and Juliet, Julius Caesar, Macbeth, and so many others that still feel fresh and powerful today. These stories explore the deepest parts of the human heart: love, jealousy, ambition, revenge, loyalty, emotions that haven't changed in 400 years, which is exactly why they still resonate so strongly with audiences in New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and everywhere in between. What made Shakespeare truly special was how extremely innovative he was with his writing style. He took traditional stories and classic structures that people already knew and made them completely his own. He added beautiful, rich metaphors and powerful, rhetorical phrases that made the language sparkle and come alive. Yet here's what truly is remarkable. Those artistic enhancements to the story barely ever significantly impacted the actual plot or the genuine characteristics of the characters. Instead, he had the ability to make the stories richer, deeper, more emotional, and undeniably more unforgettable, without ever jeopardizing their heart. On the glorious April 23rd, 1616, right around 52 years to the day after he was born in his cherished hometown of Stratford-upon-Avon, William Shakespeare passed away in the snug embrace of his family. In his beloved surroundings, with his beloved kin by his side, he passed away just 1 month after finalizing his last will and testament, a document in which he proudly described himself as being in perfect health. In that very will, he left a substantial proportion of his fairly substantial estate to his much-loved elder daughter, Susanna, and among the most famous and memorable lines he ever contributed to the world, a line that we continue to use extensively today, was this wise, yet poignant piece of advice: all that glitters is not gold. So there you have it, the captivating tale of the exceptional life of William Shakespeare. From a modest English town to being performed and displayed across the globe, his profound words have indeed joined forces with the stories we are now part of. Now it's your turn. Which Shakespearean play or powerful quote has most significantly impacted your life in a positive way? Allow us to know in the comments section below. Give this video a thumbs up if you newly gained valuable knowledge or personally resonated with some inspiration. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell so you never miss another awe-inspiring historical narrative. Thank you so much for watching all the way through. I sincerely look forward to seeing you in our next intriguing episode.